Hi, and welcome to the Vlogger Interviews. Today we're going to speak with MaddiePost1 from Richmond, Virginia. And Maddie's going to share with us her vlogging journey and about how her social interaction online goes back and forth between vlogging and Google Plus Hangouts. And Maddie will also share with us some of the special concerns that female vloggers have when interacting online. Enjoy the interview. So, I'm poking around YouTube and I come across your channel. What is your channel all about?
Well, I'm a vlogger, and I'm really not the typical vlogger. I feel like I'm in a weird category, which I think can be a good thing, because I'm over 40. I'm a female. I'm not vlogging my family and kids. Every once in a while I'll see my dogs. But basically I do tags as well, but I just love to vlog. I'm addicted to the whole genre. I love YouTube.
How did you start vlogging? How did this all come about for you?
Well, I've watched YouTube for probably 2 or 2.5 years before I ever made a video. Maybe longer than that. I haven't really gone back because I watched through a different channel. But I started out, I just was addicted to the whole genre of YouTube. But I started out as a makeup. I love the makeup community, and I thought I want to do this too. And I did makeup hauls like some of the girls on YouTube do, and it got too much for my pocketbook. So every once in a while I would throw a vlog in there, and it slowly but surely has evolved to where I don't really do any of that anymore. I do still watch a lot of the girls, but yeah, I really love vlogging, and I never thought really 2 people would watch me. But I've passed the 350 mark in about a year, so I've just been really excited and got a lot of good feedback and made a lot of good friends, so I just have loved the experience.
When did you first discover it, though? When did you first become aware that this sort of a thing existed?
Probably like a lot of people in my age bracket, seeing clips on news stories or, cute kitties or dogs or things like that, or cute funny clips of people, probably about 3 or 4 years ago. But until about probably about 3.5 years ago, I seriously, I don't know, I think I was interested in I got a clip of somebody in the makeup community, so I think that's what kind of drove me to kind of explore it. And then from there I found some of the vlogger folks, the Shay Carls and that circle, and then went on to watch a lot of the YouTube orbiters and wanted to pursue that for a while, and it just didn't really fit for my lifestyle at the time. I was dealing with some health problems, so I was worried I couldn't do the full orbit. So yeah, I just kind of fell into this and found a community and circle of friends, and I really love it.
Well, what's really your motivation? I mean, why do you do this? Why do you talk about it? And the question that I hear a lot is, well, why do you talk about these things? Why do you share your life the way you do? Granted, you share a certain part of it, but why do you do it?
Well, it really started out, I've never been able to write a diary. It's never felt organic to me. So that's how I kind of fallen into vlogging. When I started talking to the camera and I started having feedback and people interacting, and I was able to then get video responses, somebody would, respond back to me on their thoughts on the topic, or they'd ask my opinion, so it's kind of evolved for me. But ultimately, I think it started out as I was newly divorced. I had a lot of time on my hands. I had discovered YouTube. I thought, maybe I could do that too. I love the whole community, so that's kind of what got me going.
And I guess the other part of it is that you sort of, in doing this, you've sort of created a whole community around you, right?
Yeah, I definitely have found a community, and people from all over the world, all over the United States, and it's just been amazing, the people that I've met.
You ever concerned about privacy issues and all of that? Is this ever something it's on your mind, or was on your mind in the beginning, or?
Yes, and I've made no secret, I do not use my real name. Mm-hmm. And I did that early on because I'd watched some of the makeup folks had haters, even in that community. People just hate, haters want to hate.
Right.
So, and then I had actually done some intros for, and I think this is what spurred it on. I don't really know what spurred it on, but I had some very serious threats made against me. So I was very happy that I had not used my real name because I could kind of separate it. And plus, I had started to find friends in my own little circle that were really good people and really were genuinely friendly and fun to watch and positive, and I'm drawn to that. So that kind of kept me going as well. I think definitely as a female, you do have certain issues that males do not. I'm not saying by any stretch of the imagination that they don't have hate, but I think females have a certain special, interesting kind of viewer that pops in every once in a while. But I had serious threats against me, people threatening to find me where I lived. And do very bad things to me, and I should die, and things like that. But I pressed on because I wasn't going to let a few people, kill the fun that I was having and all the friends that I had made.
Do your real world friends and family know that you're doing this?
No. Well, okay. Let me back up. I have probably about 10 people in my day-to-day life know that I vlog and I'm on YouTube. None of them are subscribed that I know of. I keep telling them, you need to subscribe. I tell them things that I've talked about or friends of mine that I've met. And it's just, most people in my age bracket just aren't into YouTube, and that's okay. My family, again, I'm single, but my parents don't know. They are a very computer freaked generation where they're scared of all things computer. I don't know, I kind of like having this other group of friends, and while, a lot of them that I've told, they know about it, they could watch me anytime they want. A few have watched, periodically of things, but none have ever subscribed or taken it, really seriously. But I do have one friend that's an internet blogger. So she and I will kind of commiserate on things, and when I have things come up, I'll share it with her because I know we can kind of, celebrate each other's successes.
What other aspects are there in the Maddie universe? You have a live show you just did, you said.
Well, I don't really do live shows. I do a Maddie Monday. I always do a vlog on Monday and talk about whatever I want. Sometimes it's a tag if there's nothing particularly interesting I want to talk about that day. And then I try to do one other blog during the week, or sometimes it's multiple. It depends on, what's going on in my world. I don't do a written blog. I am on Google Plus a lot. I've really enjoyed that whole genre. I think that's opened up a whole new, I've met a whole new world of friends through that. And then being able to have instant interaction, because it's like Facebook, and like tonight I posted my Maddie Monday show, and some of my friends actually reposted it on Google Plus before I could. So, and having that live interaction, having that live feedback, and then being able to go on a Google Hangout later, and talk about, what they liked it, they didn't like it, what was going on, what's going on in their lives. And again, it's a whole other way to get to know friends here on the internet.
Now, in terms of women in the vlogging community, do you think that that's increasing? I mean, it seems like there's a lot of room for expansion.
I definitely think there's a whole lot of room for expansion, and I do try to encourage people to do it. I do think it's just not as popular, unless it's moms with their kids and their families, which is great too. And again, I love all things YouTube, and there's a place for everybody. It's kind of hard for me to keep up. I have some, I think I counted it. It's over 700 channels I'm sub to. Wow. And because I really do love, I love everything, like from the Fine Brothers to, Che Carl to CTFXC. I mean, and then, all of my friends that are more, in the, 80 subscriber category, 5 subscriber category, people that I've kind of mentored as to, how I do it, what things to watch for, things to look out for, encouragement to vlog or put videos up. So it's just been a real great experience for me.
Thanks, Maddie. I look forward to hanging out with you on Google+. And remember, you can watch Maddie's channel at MaddiePost1 on YouTube. And you can follow everything that I'm doing on Twitter at WickFlix. See you next time.